The beast was soft. LeBron James. And we talking about from your era. We not talking about from this era. Would the game change? We talking about if they was playing in your era.
In my era, probably would have held his own, but I don't think he would have been as successful as he is.
Rasheed Wallace just said what most people in basketball won't even whisper about LeBron James, and the entire NBA world is losing it right now. The former NBA champion dropped a straight-up bomb during a viral interview, taking direct aim at LeBron's legacy and claiming he'll never command the same respect as Michael Jordan. And here's the craziest part: LeBron hasn't responded. Not a tweet. Not an Instagram story. Nothing. That silence has everyone asking the same question. Did Rasheed Wallace just say the uncomfortable truth people are afraid to admit? Or is this just another old-school legend throwing shade at today's king?
Kareem and Wilt. That's my big team.
How you gonna say LeBron and Mike?
We'll dust y'all right the fuck off. We'll dust y'all off. My top five would dust your top. Who's your top five favorite players?
Who's your top? Who would you say? Who's your top five?
Okay.
Who would you match against that team right there? I said.
Here's a stronger, smoother rewrite with dramatic build-up and clean delivery. Nobody expected Rasheed Wallace to take it there. The four-time All-Star sat down for what was supposed to be a laid-back conversation reflecting on his career, how the league has evolved, the differences between eras. Nothing controversial. Just basketball talk. Then the topic shifted. Greatness, legacy, and eventually, LeBron James. That's when the entire mood changed. Wallace's body language tightened. He leaned forward, eyes locked in, like he was about to argue a call and pick up a technical. The relaxed tone disappeared. "You can't earn respect like MJ," he said, then he doubled down. "You just can't." According to Rasheed, it's not about points. It's not about breaking records. It's not about stacking stats year after year. Respect in this league isn't handed out like an award. It's not about building the perfect situation, he continued. It's about what you do when everything is working against you.
Who's better than Kareem?
Mike.
How? Why?
LeBron.
What makes them better than Kareem?
Tell him.
What makes them better than Kareem?
Tell me, please.
I mean, Kareem got, as far as the scoring title, Kareem owned that. But Kareem played for 111 years, man.
It's not his fault.
No, it's not.
Okay, next.
But what I'm saying is, Jordan is the GOAT.
What makes him the GOAT?
Because he was the greatest to ever do
He's
it.
number one in one category. I give it to him. Tip my hat, 6-0 in the finals. Now that's impressive.
No.
That's impressive.
Wait.
6-0 in the finals.
Jordan beat niggas' asses so bad that he said, "Man, I'm tired of this shit. You niggas can't beat me, man. I gotta take a break, man. This shit too easy."
Went to baseball and struck the fuck out.
Right, that's cool.
And had to come back.
Because these niggas not a challenge.
I mean,
you gotta understand. You know who the happiest nigga?
If you want to say Michael Jordan's the GOAT of being one of the greatest competitors to play this game, I can give you that.
Michael
He's
Jordan's
a killer
greatest
competitor.
basketball ever of all time.
Let that sink in for a second. Rasheed wasn't saying LeBron isn't great. He wasn't questioning the talent, the skill, or the accomplishments. What he said cuts much deeper than that. He was questioning how the respect was earned. According to Wallace, LeBron didn't earn it the same way Michael Jordan did. And that kind of criticism doesn't attack stats, it challenges the foundation of an entire legacy. Then Rasheed turned the temperature all the way up. Michael Jordan walked into Chicago and basically said, "I'm going to make this franchise successful." No shortcuts. No safety net. No calling friends to form a squad. Wallace made it crystal clear. Jordan didn't pick up the phone trying to build a super team somewhere glamorous. He didn't bounce around searching for the perfect roster. He made his situation perfect. The room went silent. You could feel the tension through the screen. This wasn't casual trash talk. This was Rasheed putting a spotlight on something LeBron fans hate hearing: the super team era. The decision, all of it. Wallace framed it as assembling championships rather than fighting tooth and nail for them. And remember who this is coming from. Rasheed Wallace isn't some hot take personality chasing clicks. This is a four-time All-Star. An NBA champion. A player who battled legends and never cared about the consequences of speaking his mind. His technical fouls are legendary for a reason.
Somehow, some way, a GOAT changes the game, changes the rules. Like this motherfucker's dominating so much. We gotta change the rules up on this shit. I don't know if you can be in that GOAT debate and you're still playing. I still think right now KD is the best player in the league. I can't put him in GOAT status yet because he's still playing. And the same thing with Bron. The GOAT is more than just your basketball play. It's the charisma of that player, of that individual. I'm giving back to the community. I'm helping changing lives. GOAT status is more than just basketball.
Rasheed Wallace has never been the type to stay quiet. Ever so when he speaks on respect and greatness, people lean in. He played against Prime Jordan. He battled LeBron in the mid-2000s. He's one of the rare players who actually experienced both eras firsthand. This isn't nostalgia talking. This is battle-tested perspective. The clip spread instantly. Social media exploded. LeBron supporters dismissed it fast, calling Wallace bitter, saying he's stuck in the past, accusing him of glorifying an era that's long gone. But fans who lived through Jordan's dominance, they started nodding. Quietly at first. Then louder, finally, some said. Someone said what everybody's thinking. What makes Rasheed's take hit so hard is this: he never attacked LeBron's numbers, he didn't question the MVPs, he didn't argue about scoring titles, he didn't bring up rings in a lazy comparison, he went deeper. He talked about the path to greatness, not just the destination. And that's a different kind of debate. Stats can be defended. Awards can be listed. Highlights can be replayed. But the journey.
So okay. So some people consider Bron to be the GOAT because he's number one in sports. So here it is. He's at the end of his career. So in the next year or two, yeah, he's going to be retired. So I think, of course, you could elevate him into that whole GOAT conversation. Because now he's finished playing. You can see his body of work. But I don't think you can, in my opinion, I don't think you can call yourself or put yourself in a GOAT conversation if you're still playing. Because now it's like, okay, I got 36,000 points. I just need this and that to pass this record or that record. So now I'm going to go out here and I'm gunning this and that. That don't make you the GOAT.
Take a step back for a moment. This isn't just LeBron versus MJ. This is a clash of two completely different philosophies of greatness. The old school mentality, what Rasheed Wallace represents, believes greatness is forged through struggle. It's about loyalty, about fixing what's broken instead of walking away from it. It's about proving doubters wrong, confronting weaknesses head-on, and grinding through the ugly years. Michael Jordan embodied that. Kobe Bryant did too. Even Dirk Nowitzki stayed the course and built something where he started. The modern mindset sees greatness differently. It's about strategy. It's about maximizing your window. It's about putting yourself in the best possible position to win. No wasted prime years, no blind loyalty to a failing system. Super teams. Player empowerment. Career control. LeBron helped pioneer that era, and now it's the norm. Wallace doesn't say one philosophy is automatically wrong, but he keeps coming back to one point: they're not equal when it comes to respect. In his view, respect isn't handed out because of numbers or rings. It's earned through adversity, through suffering, through fighting your way to the top without engineering the perfect situation behind the scenes. And now, the floodgates are open. Former players are speaking up. Some back Wallace, saying he voiced what many were thinking but wouldn't say publicly. Others defend LeBron, arguing that the game evolved and player empowerment was necessary. This isn't just a debate anymore. It's a generational divide. Old school versus new school. And right at the center of it stands LeBron James, the player who changed the league forever, but who may never escape the shadow of the man who came before him. Here's the real takeaway. This isn't about whether LeBron is great. That conversation is long over. He is. The question is how he became great, and whether the method matters as much as the results. For many fans, Jordan's legacy feels simple. He dominated. No shortcuts. No exit plans. No stacked decks. Just relentless excellence. LeBron's legacy is more layered. He was calculated. Strategic. He took control of his destiny in a way no superstar had before. But Wallace argues that in doing so, he gave up something his generation values deeply: the underdog story. Staying put. Climbing the mountain where you started. Breaking through walls instead of walking around them. Can LeBron ever earn Jordan-level respect in Wallace's eyes? Probably not. This isn't something a tweet can fix or a press conference can smooth over. It's a fundamental disagreement about what greatness even means. And in basketball, debates like that never die. The Jordan versus LeBron argument has raged for over a decade and shows no signs of ending. What makes Wallace's comments sting isn't that he questioned LeBron's talent. He didn't. He never said LeBron wasn't elite or historically great. What he suggested cuts deeper, that no matter how many records LeBron breaks or how many championships he wins, he may never command the same level of respect Jordan does. That's not a stat you can chase. That's not a trophy you can lift. Wallace even showed his not playing favorites. He's criticized Jordan too, questioning the narrative around some of his defensive accolades. That tells you this isn't personal, it's philosophical. Wallace calls it how he sees it, no matter who's involved. But with LeBron, the focus was clear: respect, legacy, and how it was built. LeBron has always been meticulous about controlling his narrative. The decision was framed as empowerment. The return to Cleveland was redemption. The move to LA was about building the next chapter of greatness. Wallace flipped that script, suggesting it was less about conquering obstacles and more about repositioning to avoid them. And that reframing is gaining traction. At the end of the day, this isn't about hate. It's about perspective. Rasheed Wallace articulated what many feel but struggle to explain: that greatness isn't judged only by what you win, but by how you win it.